You may already be aware that Archbishop Gustavo has removed Father Praveen as parish administrator for St. Peter and Our Lady of Sorrows and Our Lady of Grace. I was saddened by what we learned of the allegations that Father Praveen abused his position as a priest to coercively secure significant gifts for himself. At the same time, I'm grateful that our Archbishop is acting decisively and transparently to restore justice and to protect our communities, and also to assist Father Praveen to address and overcome the attitudes or issues that underlie his actions. You probably remember, those of you at St. Peter and Our Lady of Sorrows and Our Lady of Grace, that it was just a few months ago I was expressing surprise and sadness at the need to move, also unexpectedly, and begin a new mission. And I've loved my new mission. I'm not complaining, and was again surprised when the Archbishop asked me to add to that mission, to keep an eye on, to help, to support our parishes again at Our Lady of Grace and St. Peter and Our Lady of Sorrows. I don't want you to think that I'm coming back, because there are only so many hours in a day, and I have a full Mass calendar already. But I will do everything I can to help support and take care of our parishes, and to make sure that those who are doing such a great job, who are working so hard to keep these parishes strong in the midst of everything, in the midst of coronavirus, in the midst of 2020, that they have what they need. And I'm grateful for each of those partners, each of those team members that for years now have been working so hard to make our parishes strong. And they know they can count on my support, and I'll be as available as I can to help in any way that you need me. It's what the Archbishop's asked me to do. I believe it's what God is asking of me. The options weren't great. I wish that we could have found a better solution, a better pastor for you, a real pastor for you. And I will work with the Archbishop as we scour the options and try to find someone who will be a blessing for our parishes. The Archbishop hopes to be able to make that assignment with the regular assignments in July, and that we would make this work until then. More priests will be available as they finish their assignments in July, and we hope to be able to find the right pastor for our parishes. I would want to remind you that the Archbishop has said clearly that he takes allegations that are made by our parishioners seriously. And there's a third-party hotline that you can use off of the Archdiocesan website to make reports. Or if you'd like, if there's ever a need to bring something to the Archbishop's attention, you can always count on me to help you make that happen. And finally, I very much ask that you keep Father Praveen in your prayer these days. This is incredibly difficult in his life, and he will need to dig deep and do some significant spiritual and personal work. But I pray that I'm correct, that he wants to be a good priest, and he can. All of the saints did stupid things, or most of them anyway. And I pray that Father Praveen will also find a path forward, and I ask you to join me in prayer for him, and we'll keep each other in prayer and supported as best we can in the work that each of us has been entrusted to do.